Hi all, this is your girl Natasha, and my tea kettle breweth over. I'd like to put in my 2 cents about the Queen's Supreme Court on Monday, this past Monday. I enjoyed it, and I like Nikki Nicole. I had never heard of her, and I saw her on Maddie's show, and I enjoyed the show. It was really good. Maddie's had some great guests lately. But the one thing I want to say is Nikki wasn't as aggressive. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. She wasn't as oh God, I'm tongue-tied. She wasn't as aggressive as I would have liked her to be. And that when it came to the subject of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, I really don't follow them, but I've heard their music. And what Cardi B did was cute. I mean, she wanted attention, or she wanted Nicki's ass. So she went for it. That's Cardi B's nature. So she did it at New York Fashion Week. I guess when you're looking for someone and you have a beef with them, you do it wherever. It doesn't matter where it is or what function. It could be at the White House. But anyway, I thought that Nikki held back. She had an opinion, and Maddie really didn't let her go in like the other judges do about someone. And I understand, because Maddie is friends with Nicki Minaj. But I feel the Supreme Court, if you're going to have a court and people have a docket, then she should have been able to say her piece without Maddie interrupting. And I'm not taking anything from Maddie. I'm team Maddie, period. But I think that Nikki could have been more, she could have been more aggressive in her opinion. She backed down when she saw Madison was, really getting on her about Nikki. And she should have held on to her opinion and spoke it. And I liked the docket. It was funny. Well, I shouldn't say funny, but the different topics that they talked about. That case with that man and that woman, that man and that woman and the girlfriend, and George Zimmerman, who I can't stand, and I don't know why he's not in prison yet. After killing Trayvon Martin, he should be in prison under the jail. And I love the dress that Maddie had on. I mean, hands down, I love it. And Chrissy was a nice looking woman. And I liked her dress. And I liked when they, shook their behinds and did all of that. I loved it. The topics were great. They talked about, like I said, George Zimmerman. They talked about Bobby Brown movie, and they couldn't, wondering did Janet really sleep with Bobby? I don't believe so. Because Janet had, when she did the movie, she had Tupac take a AIDS test. So I don't believe allegedly Janet slept with Bobby. I think they probably talked and with friends and people just assumed. I can't see Janet with Bobby. But allegedly, you never know. So I enjoyed that topic and I loved the show. Maddie had her drink. Nikki had her drink. I thought that her drink would make her be more aggressive and stand up to how she felt about the feud between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Now, Cardi B is ghetto, is all get out. And if Nicki allegedly did say something about her daughter, then, some people are like that. They come for the children. And I really think that kids should be off limit. But if you're going to post them on social media, that's what you get. So that's one thing I think Cardi B made a mistake. Too early to show her child. And then coming for Beyonce, that'll never happen. Beyonce, please. She and Jay-Z are like royalty. Nobody's going to touch Lady B. That's not going to happen. But that's another Oprah show. And then the after show was fun. It was funny. A caller was debating Maddie on Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. So that was very interesting. And to see Maddie, you could tell she was getting hyped about it. Her Nicki Minaj. And then again, Nicki was in the background and you could tell she wanted to go in again about her opinion with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and she didn't. And at that part, I think that Maddie should have let her. It wouldn't have done anything to her it wouldn't have upset or ruined her friendship with Nicki Minaj. That was Nicki making her opinion. So all in all, I think it was a great show. And that woman, she could sing. That Maddie had in the audience, she could sing. And then when Maddie went to her to read about Cardi B, I thought they were starting to team up on Nicki. She had that funny expression, like she was uncomfortable, and you could tell she felt she was being read, which I wouldn't have. If you're coming on the show, the docket is the docket. So I wouldn't have backed down. The other guests never did. They stated their opinion. So I think that she could have been more aggressive. But the after show was great. It was funny, the womp womp sounds or whatever that Jamal was doing. That was funny when the callers were talking and he'd do that. That was funny. So all in all, Maddie, I give the show an A plus. I enjoyed it. But I just think that, Maddie, you need to, when people come from Nicki Minaj, it's their opinion. Your friendship with Nicki Minaj is not going to do anything or hurt it. It's just other people's opinion. Everybody doesn't like Nicki. So, you have Cardi B fans and you have Nicki fans. So, it is what it is. It's not worth, kind of getting in your feelings. But all in all, Maddie did a wonderful job. But I just had to state that, and what I noticed about Nicki. She did back down and she wanted to say more. And Maddie cut her off, and she should have just gone on and been more aggressive like the others. So, that's my opinion on the Queen's Court. It was good. I liked it. So, again, until my my tea kettle breweth over, I will be back with more tea. If you like, share, subscribe, and touch the notification button. Anyway, you guys, that's my opinion. Take care until the next time. No. Love you guys.